I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. Welcome back, friends. God, I don't know how many times I've watched that movie. So there was a little fear when I started this business and opened this store and moved from a situation with which I was very familiar to a situation that I wasn't familiar with really at all, and that was being the only guy in the shop. Because mechanic was something that was never on my resume. I was a salesman, I was a manager, I was an inventory manager, I was a guy that wrote ads. Never a mechanic. There were plenty of things that I could do, but I wouldn't put it on my resume ever. And thankfully, I got a bunch of encouragement from some people that I had known a long time and respected and were great mechanics. And here I am. And when I came into it, I had 3 rules. Or 4, I guess. I was only going to work on the stuff that I sold. No suspension, which I didn't really see to be an issue because most of the bikes that I was going to sell and most of the bikes that I talk about and ride don't have suspension. Nothing electronic, same reason. And no hydraulic brakes. Well, Surly popped that balloon almost immediately when they put hydraulic brakes on the Bridge Club. Now, you and I can go around and around, and we will not be in disagreement when we say that we prefer cable-actuated disc brakes. I would go a step further and say all disc brakes should be Paul Clampers. But that's not the way of the world, and nobody ever calls me first when they make these decisions. And I got a call from a very good customer who needed the brakes bled on her Ogre. And a wave of dread and panic coursed through me. But because they were very good customers, I wanted to see if I could help them. And days later, he said, "Do you think you're going to be able to do this?" And I said, "Well, I watched a couple YouTube videos. I think I'm qualified now." And at the end of the day, you know what? It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It was messy. I'm sure mostly because I didn't really know what I was doing. I had never done it before. And I will also admit to you that this was one brake, one specific brand of brake, and I think they're all as far as the brands go, they're all a little different as far as what it, takes apparatus-wise to get them bled. So I'm not going to be, putting my shingle out and lining up to do a bunch more, but, it wasn't that bad. Now, does that mean I'm going to start putting hydraulic brakes on my bikes? No. Till next time, be nice, work hard, ride bikes, play music when you can. I'll talk to you soon.